How to get started with a law firm marketing plan. All right, so first of all, you have to identify what stage of growth your law firm is in. The first stage of growth is from revenues of zero to about $250,000. We call that creating a successful law practice. We're not worrying about a business. We're not worrying about it being sustainable. We're not worrying about you being able to step away for a month at a time and have it keep going. We just want it to be successful. Get your head above water, get revenues to about $250,000 gross. Second stage is $250,000 to about $500,000. That's where you start to bring in staff. You start to bring in other people to do things, to delegate things. You need processes and policies and systems and procedures. The third stage is $500,000 to about $1 million. That's really all about the financial controls, using the metrics and the financial controls to make better, quicker, more objective decisions. And then over $1 million. The point I'm making is you got to know what stage you're in, because the things that are going to be great if your revenues are between $0 and $250,000 are going to act like an anchor if you try to do the same kind of marketing when your revenues are $500,000 and you're working your ass off and you wonder, why can't I get to $1 million? Well, it's because you're doing the same things you were doing when your revenues were between $0 and $250,000. I like to say that tricycles are great for toddlers, and mountain bikes are great for teenagers. The only problem is when you put the toddler on the mountain bike or the teenager on the tricycle, then things go wrong. So step number one of getting your marketing under control for your law firm is understand what stage you're in. So let's just talk about stage one for a minute. Stage one marketing is very simple. Marketing is everything you're going to do to bring prospective clients to your firm. And that's another thing you got to know is the definition of marketing. The definition of marketing is everything that you do to bring the right kind of prospective clients, define the right kind of prospective clients, to the right place. I don't mean geographically, but where do you want them to go first? Do you want them to just pick up the phone and call you the minute they have a question? Or do you want to do some pre-education, some pre-screening, some preconditioning? At the right time. Do you want them calling you right when you're getting ready to go to trial? Do you want them scheduling an appointment right before you're getting ready to go on vacation? Or do you want to modulate and turn the dial up and down so that you have a steady flow of business and don't overwhelm your factory? You want the marketing to also precondition the prospective clients so that they arrive with the right expectations. Answer their frequently asked questions. Try to help them make an educated decision about whether or not you're the right law firm for them. At 3 a.m. while they're watching a video or reading a checklist or reading a letter or reading an email or whatever they're doing, so they don't show up the next day or the next week for their appointment and waste their time and waste your time to discover that you're not the right firm for them. And then you also want them to arrive with the right frame of mind. The idea is you want them to be in a frame of mind where they're coming to you looking for a solution and not looking for someone to just vent or unload their woes to. All right, marketing is very simple. It's everything you do to bring prospective clients to the door. Then sales takes over to convert the prospective client into paying clients. Marketing can be as simple as old-fashioned advertising. It could be as simple as networking. It could be as simple as picking up the phone and calling prospective clients to find out what they've got going on that you can help them with. It could be as simple as writing articles, a website, a blog, a newsletter. An old-fashioned paper newsletter is a great solution for marketing. It doesn't need to be high-tech. If your revenues are between $0 and $250,000, stay away from things that are expensive. Stay away from things that are going to take a long time to pay off. Stay away from things that are very complicated. Stick to the simple stuff. Stick to the stuff that lawyers have been doing for thousands of years. Yes, lawyers have been doing this stuff for thousands of years to market their law firm, to bring prospective clients to the door. Stick to the low-tech stuff. Once your revenues get over $250,000, your marketing has to begin to communicate the value of doing business with your firm and not just the value of doing business with you. Because if your marketing is all about you and your personality and how great you are and how you're the most brilliant lawyer in the world, and your revenues are over $250,000, $500,000, and you start bringing in paralegals and you start bringing in assistants and you start bringing in associates, which is what you should be trying to do to build your business. If your marketing is all about how you're Superman or you're Superwoman, there's going to be a disconnect between the client's expectations and how your business is set up to deliver those services. So your marketing when your revenues are over $250,000 needs to shift from your personal message and your personal brand and your personal how great you are. It has to start communicating the value of your business. Once your revenues are over $500,000, then you can start to expand your marketing further back in time from the place where the client knows they have a problem, they're actively looking for a solution. Once your revenues are over $500,000, you can start to communicate earlier in the buying process to the point where the client may not even be actively looking for a solution yet, and you start educating them that maybe they have an opportunity to make their lives better. And then, of course, once you get over $1 million, then it starts to get really fun because now you've got the time and the money and the resources and the platform to share your message with the world and communicate how you want to make the world a better place. That's when marketing starts to be really fun and really profitable. That's probably why I went to law school in the first place.